Welcome back. We're here with Stephanie from Barr's Public House. Stephanie, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Thank you for coming on the podcast. I'm excited to dive into your restaurant. So
It's
thank you.
my pleasure. I
Yes,
appreciate you having me on.
of course. So when you're going about training your servers, what is one skill you really focus on?
The biggest thing I think is multitasking, being able to look at their entire section as a whole and full hands at all times. It's like 101 in the service industry to be able to take care of multiple people at once.
And is this something that you really that you focus on like in the beginning, like where you're like, hey, you're a new server, here are some things that I think you should really pick up on when you're multitasking or when you're going about, just really focusing on multiple groups of people?
Oh, yes, definitely. When a new server comes about, then, you really have to focus on the basics and, making sure that you're carrying things correctly. But then also, it's a very personality driven business. So I do like it when, and I try to hire people that are, more outgoing and able to have a conversation if, the guest wants to, but then be able to read the table at the same time.
And before you own the restaurant, what was the biggest misconception that you had about the restaurant industry?
I never thought I would own a restaurant. It was not my plan. The biggest misconception, I think, is, um, no offense to anyone or anything, is there's things you hear about bar and restaurant owners about it being easy or just being fun or being able to eat and drink whatever you want and have a social life. But it's a job, it's a business just like anything else. And I take it very, very seriously. And the more I got into it, the more I just absolutely love it.
What is your favorite aspect of it?
My favorite aspect of it is that it's a challenge every day. Every day is a new day. It's not like I come to work and I go, oh, I have to do this and this and this and this, which I do. I have a list of things to do, but um, I do get a social aspect out of it. I love coordinating with my team. I love just overcoming like any sort of challenge issue. Like when it's so busy, I love getting into it and the organized chaos.
When you guys go about or went about crafting the menu for Bar's Public House, how did you find that line between keeping it simple but still having options for everyone?
It's actually been a collaboration of myself and a lot of people that have worked from day one. We have multiple chefs that have been here, and we're doing what we can with the space that we have and the equipment that we have. And we're an upscale pub, so we want to stay within that realm of a menu. And at the same time, I have dietary restrictions, so I know how it is, and I want to be able to offer that to other people too. And it's so important nowadays. You have vegan, vegetarians, gluten free, and um, additionally, I know that's not really part of the question that you answered. Is now people are more interested in their health. I'm
Yes.
seeing that's more of a trend, and people are realizing that certain oils are bad,
Hmm.
and you know, um, you know, gluten is highly inflammatory, and so I'm really diving into our recipes coming up soon. So stay tuned for that. I
Yes.
really want to substitute for healthier options.
That's exciting because I am one of those people that are no seed oils, no sugars, none of those things. So it's exciting to see restaurants like yourself taking that approach because I feel like in the restaurant industry it's very rare because a
Hmm.
lot of people focus on profit, they
Hmm.
focus on margins, and they're like, well, I can't do this because it's expensive. But in
And it
like, yeah,
is. It will be. And I understand that, but I think that I can find a balance 100%. And it's like I care for that for myself. So I need to feel better about it here at the restaurant. I need to feel better about what I'm serving here. And I think that I can make small changes in dressings and
yeah,
sauces, switching out different oils. I don't know about the fryer aspect. I know some people are using beef tallow. I don't think I will go in that direction just because of vegetarians. But I think that I can find something better.
I think that's most important. I think with you carrying this personal experience of like, hey guys, I struggle with something, I feel like it allows people to relate even more
Hmm.
to your restaurant, to what you're doing.
Right. So stay tuned. It's
Yeah.
going to take a while, I think. My chef is on board, and we're going to, like I said, take it one step at a time.
And COVID was a very, tough time for many restaurants. What were some of the strategies that you put in place during COVID that you now still carry with you today?
Being more thorough with cleaning, 100%. You know, we're COVID was like, wipe down all your commonly touched areas, your doorknobs, your lights, everything like that. The POS screens, the phones, everything. But I was doing that before COVID, especially during flu season, because when one person on your staff gets sick, then it kind of spreads. And I was always preaching and still always preach, wash your hands, don't touch your face. Wash your hands, don't touch your face. And I think I get that. I was in the military, and I think I get that detail orientation from that. And also, my parents are very detail oriented. But um, I look at that as like we can be more preventive. And I do think that COVID really kind of exacerbated all of that. Additionally, technology was something that I dove into, even though I was very kind of, hesitant about certain things like ordering online was something that I implemented during COVID. DoorDash and
Yep.
Grubhub, which we currently do Grubhub, and that actually gives us more exposure. Anyways, I was just very hesitant for some reason. I was hesitant to change, and that was actually a good thing that came out of it.
And the entrepreneur journey really forces you to grow and adapt as with the COVID experience. What is one skill that you had to really improve on in your entrepreneur journey to take your business to the next level?
Are we talking during COVID or just throughout the years?
Just in general.
In general, I was a server, a bartender my whole life, and I started here as a bartender, and then I transferred into management, and then from management into ownership. And I really had to change my mindset, I think. And I'm still learning so much. I still want to learn so much as far as my mindset needed to change to numbers rather than just serving and bartending is great. I love it. You can make a living at it, and I will always love it. That's always at the core of me. But now it's more just, business numbers and really getting a handle on all of that.
And what would one piece of advice be to someone that is an employee right now that is looking to make that transition into owning their own business?
I would say mentorship. I have a business mentor. I still talk to him occasionally today. Chris Felix, shout out. He's my friend, my business mentor. He's helped me throughout the years and really helped me through certain situations, helped me, mentor me throughout the years with numbers and understanding everything. I would say that is number one. Do that, talk to people that are already doing it. And I think a lot of people are there to help.
And you kind of answered this already, but who is that one person that really inspires you to be a better human?
Hmm. Wow. I would say my mom. Oh, I feel like I want to cry a little bit. I think my mom inspires me to be a better human. She is amazing. I hope she knows she's amazing. Um, Sometimes we butt heads, and she helps me here at the restaurant. She actually does our QuickBooks for us every Monday. And sometimes we don't work together very well, but she is artistic. She's extremely smart. She's extremely hardworking, and she has the biggest heart and so generous. She will do anything for everyone. My family, especially like my sister, my brother, she's always there to help. And she'll help a stranger too. And I was just telling one of our guests about her last night. We were talking about how we grew up, and she was a single mom with 5 kids and hard to make ends meet. And we had people helping us with groceries. But she worked at the parish that we went to, and she would just do anything for anyone. Just very giving and caring, and she does that. She's a great mom. I think she inspires me to be a better person for sure. Hmm.
Do you think that that mindset of her always pushing to be better and pushing really, uh, you know, was pushed onto you like as a child and, drove you to be, a better person and not only like open this restaurant and things like that?
Oh, she and my dad for sure. Very driven, very hardworking. Um, just always doing something, staying busy. My dad worked two jobs. He owned his own business as well, and I used to help him with his business back then when I was younger. But he would work his job at GM all day long and then work at the business and then help us with sports and just go, 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 go. They never skipped a beat. It was like, I don't know how they did it back then, you know? But yeah.
I have two more questions for you.
Hmm.
If you could have dinner with two people, one person from the past and one person from the present, who would it be and why?
I would have dinner with my grandpa from the past. He was so proud of me when I joined the military, but then he died in my early 20s. And just to see how he's doing and how I'm doing, and just have a conversation with him. And a lot of my family are very involved in the Bavarian Sports Club, and so is he. And I think he would love to see all of that.
What about the present?
The present, somebody I don't know or somebody I do know.
Just who would you want to have dinner with today that's alive?
Hmm. This is a tough one. I would say my best friend. Just spending time with my best friend. Yes. So I don't try to get too political or anything like that, like meeting famous people. I'm very kind of humble, and
Yeah,
you know, I don't have a lot of time, so I would say my best friend. Have dinner with my best friend because I don't get a lot of time with her.
I love it. One more question for you. Why did you decide to partner with us and offer the discounts?
I thought it was interesting what you guys are doing. It's different. I've done other things throughout the years, but yours just seems different. This podcast is great. I'm really excited to see when it launches what it can do for us and just the community in general. I think it's the right timing. And so, I think timing is everything when it comes to certain things.
Well, we appreciate you, not only as a partner, but a human, like, putting trust in us early on. So thank you for that.
Absolutely. Yeah. I'm
Those are the
excited.
questions. Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Hmm.
We appreciate it. Those are the questions I have for you. How can people find you guys? And what is one thing you want to leave people with?
We're at 3355 Bradfield Boulevard in Maumee. We're directly across from Church Hills. You can find us at barspublichouse.com. And we also have Facebook and Instagram. And I would like to leave you with, we've been here for 13 years. And like I said before, even though, we've been here as long as we have been, I want to continue to grow and evolve with our mission and, changing certain recipes to make things healthier for people. And we have, great craft cocktails, craft beer, an exquisite wine list, and just really good food, upscale pub that will, it's anything you need here. We have it all.
Awesome. Stephanie, thank you for coming on.
Thank you. I appreciate it.